Hi, I'm Peggy from Teacher Friend, and today we're going to be learning some techniques about how to help your busy learner learn at their best. I have a busy learner myself, and I was a busy learner, and I'm a former public school teacher, so this is something I know a lot. Make sure you stick around because not only am I going to give you some techniques, but I'm also going to give you some tools that you can purchase if you would like. Let's go. Tip number one is to change the setting quite frequently. Busy learners really like to move around and see different things. So what I mean by that is when I was teaching, I would have my students maybe be at their desk, and then we would go maybe to the rug and read a story or do an activity there. Maybe we would do some centers. Maybe we would go outside, weather permitting. We would just change where we were so that the kids weren't getting bored, I guess, or just tired of the setting. I don't know. So my recommendation to you is if you're homeschooling is to maybe have them work at the table for a little while and then maybe move to the floor, move to the couch, move outside. Wherever your different learning spaces are, use them. Tip number two is to have a lot of breaks quite frequently. So do a little bit of book work and then do something else, a little bit of book work and then something else. But what I mean by that is I don't mean stop what you're doing and forget about school for a little while, although that's definitely something you can and should do throughout the day, just a little bit. But what I mean by that is maybe do a focus technique, maybe do an activity outside, or read a story, or watch a YouTube video, play a game, do an experiment, sing a song. There are lots of things that you can do that don't require sitting. For me personally, I have a hard time sitting in the same spot for a long time, and that is for a lot of people. And it is very normal for students to not be able to sit for long periods of time, and not just when they're 3 years old, like my kiddo, like if they are in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, their stamina is going to get higher, but it's going to take them a long time to be able to sit for long periods of time. Tip number three is to utilize resources if you need them or want them. There are things like little fidgets you can get. You can get little glittery shakers, or you could make one of those. Then, your student would have the buy-in. I made this. This helps me learn. I love that. You can also use things like Play-Doh, whatever works for your family. This is also an option if you need it. This can help with tantrums also, but it can also help with a busy student. This is kind of like a hug. It kind of helps calm their nerves, and so this is an option also. This is also something that you can purchase. This is called a wiggle seat, and they sit on it and they can move around. I think this one might be a little too inflated, but they can sit on this and wiggle around, and this kind of helps get their wiggles out, and it also has the sensory component as well. Tip number four is a book recommendation, and I will walk you through this book a little bit. I just recently purchased this book, and my daughter loves it, and so do I. The illustrations in here are beautiful, and it's got some really great techniques for both tantrums and for learning to focus, and there's even more tips in here. I'll walk you through that real quick. This book is called Breathe Like a Bear. And I don't know if you can see that. It has techniques to be calm, focus, imagine, make some energy, and relax. And it has beautiful illustrations, and it really makes it fun for the kids because of the activities that they do and just the beauty of the pages. So this is the focus technique. So these would be the ones you would want for working with your busy kid. So this rainstorm one, this one's fun. Breathe like a snake. And there's more. So I highly recommend this book, and I will link it below. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you liked my tips for working with an active student. If you have any questions for me, please post them below, and make sure you like, share, subscribe, and check out my other videos. And I hope that you have a really wonderful day.